A new movie alert in the blogs, and this movie is titled Golden Offer. Actually, this movie is quite interesting and it is showing at Ruth Kadiri 24/7. This has a whole lot to teach concerning how employers treat their employees at the place of work, and in turn, how the employee reciprocates to what is being done to him or her at the place of work. It is quite very important to treat your employees right in any establishment, in whoever the employee is, be it the cleaner, be it the manager, be it whoever it is always good to be good. Yes, this beautiful movie was directed by Abagana Richard and it was produced by Ruth Kadiri and Precious Kadiri, and it stars Toosweet Annan, Ruth Kadiri, Onyeka Mercy, amongst other actors. So this movie is fully packed and is very interesting to watch. So before we get right at it, I would like you to subscribe to the channel. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, Anastasia TV, I'd like you to like, comment, share this video, subscribe please, and hit up your notification bell so that whenever we post videos, you'll be among the first to be notified. So this movie, just like I said before, is fully packed and is quite educative. So there is this bread factory that a man built and employed people to work. So along the line, he just became unnecessarily cruel to his staff. He didn't care about their well-being. He didn't care if anyone was sick. All he was interested in, you must come to work and you must produce and you must do this and you must do that. And they have been enduring at the same time complaining. If you come with an excuse, he doesn't even want to hear about anything that is not in line with you producing in the factory. So the manager, or yes, the manager, who is also the supervisor, had an emergency in the house. The wife was pregnant, heavily pregnant, and went into early labor. So he took the wife to the hospital. On getting to the work late, trying to explain to his boss, the man didn't want to hear anything, raising abuses on him, and even promised to slash his salary. He pleaded and pleaded to no avail. So the man, he took it in good faith. The man went home, not knowing that that was his last day on earth. So he died. That's the boss. He died, and after the burial, the son especially had to come down and take care of the bread factory, in as much as he has his own business running for him there in wherever he lived. So the mom pleaded with him to go at least see how the bread factory is doing. On getting there one night, just to look around and see what is going on, at least before coming to work in the morning, he bumped into the workers celebrating the father's death. Imagine, their boss died and they were all happy that the man was dead. And even saying, why didn't karma take him a long time ago? So he overheard everything. With the pain and anger in his heart, he came back with fire the next day. While the people were hoping and praying that the next person would be magical and be considerate, not knowing that he has overheard all they said and decided to be as cruel as his father. That is Toosweet Annan. So when he came to work the next day, he was so strict. Everybody was surprised. Who are you and why are you being strict on us? You hardly know us. So of you to just try and be, at least get to know us before you place your rules. He introduced himself as the owner of the factory. So, and that's set his rules and continued cruelly as his father did. The workers tried to meet up with him, but he didn't listen to anybody. So they continued and kept that anger in them that this new person is as if it's going to be worse than the first. So one of the workers fell ill and decided to go meet him to take permission to go to the hospital. But he threatened that if he leaves the factory, that will be his last day to set foot in that factory. So he decided that he may manage, but he couldn't. The pain was so severe, the workers had to just arrange themselves and take him to the hospital. On getting to the hospital, the doctor tried all they could, but they weren't able to resuscitate him. He died. So when the delegates that took the guy to the hospital came back and told the factory workers what has happened, the hair were let loose. They couldn't bear the pain. So they scattered the whole factory, the bread, the everything, and immediately rushed down to the director's office, bundled him, and started beating him. With the anger and rage in them, one of them raised a plank and hit him on the neck, and he collapsed. So they thought he was dead and took him to a nearby bush and dumped him there. So a good Samaritan saw him, took him in, and started treating him because when he found that there was still life in him. So the parents rushed off to the factory and saw that the whole place was in disarray. So they heard what happened, they went on arresting some of the factory workers that were involved in the whole case. And it's so alarming because in as much as they were all treated badly, in the midst of everything, there are people that just have a good heart. So Ruth Kadiri was able to go visit him, learn about it, go visit him, take care of him, and make sure he was receiving the best of treatments. So when he resuscitated and got better, he took him back to his parents, and then demanded that all the factory workers that were arrested be released, which happened, and come back to work. He told them, and it was like he had the whole new reunion with them because that was what he should have done at the first time, but because of anger and the way the people were celebrating the father's death, he 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 was so fused up and decided to just take any stupid drastic decision he could take. So finally he got to know his workers and had to put some people in charge and became friendly with them before going back to the city. The movie is interesting, just like I said. You're going to enjoy every scene. You're going to enjoy every scene of this movie. So, guys, go see this movie for yourself. Golden Offer is the title, and it is showing on Ruth Kadiri 24/7 here on YouTube. Till we meet again in our next review. Bye bye.